Hello, thank you for joining VeriAccount's podcast on the pros and cons of Carecredit. My name is Coretta Sims, and I'm the CEO of VeriAccount. Are you considering getting a credit card to pay your medical bills? Carecredit can be a lifesaver or a nightmare for your credit history depending on your financial situation. In this podcast, I'll explain the pros and the cons of Carecredit. So, what is Carecredit? Carecredit is a credit card you can use for out-of-pocket medical expenses not covered by your insurance, or you can use it if you simply don't have insurance for the procedure you want to have. Some of the pros is versatility. Carecredit is valid at select drugstores, dental offices, vision offices, cosmetic procedures, and even veterinary offices. You can use it at different offices too, in case you have had a bad experience at one. You can apply online and you don't have to apply at that specific doctor's office. It's pretty easy to approve. Since Carecredit is meant for medical expenses, it is easier to get approved for. Some people say you can be approved with anywhere between 600 to 630 credit score, depending on the amount you want to take out. Carecredit has a great interest rate for a reasonable time period. But Carecredit's best feature is that they offer a 0% interest rate for financing periods of 6, 12, 18, or 24 months of purchases over $200. This is deferred interest, not completely zero. So what are some of the cons? Well, retroactive interest. If you don't pay off your balance in time, you will retroactively get charged their interest rate based on the original purchase amount that you made, which as of this podcast, their highest APR is 26.99%, also known as a ridiculously super high interest rate. So this is probably a bad choice for someone whose job is unstable and has a lower credit score. So for example, let's say Sarah has the $1,200 balance with Carecredit and she makes her minimum payment of between $33 to $39 within her 6-month promotional window because again, her job is inconsistent and that's all she can afford. She obviously didn't pay off her balance, so now because Sarah didn't pay off the entire balance in 6 months, all the interest that was accruing over the promo period lands on her statement in the 7th month. Despite having paid $216 so far, her original $1,200 debt has shrunk by only $66. If Sarah kept paying only the minimum, it would take 8 years to pay off the debt and she'd pay $1,493 more in interest than what she initially borrowed in the first place. It could be potentially easy to max out. Carecredit is just like any other credit card, meaning it does not look good on your credit report if you max out your approved limit, which depending on your procedure and how much you're approved for might be easy to do. Unfortunately, Carecredit also gives a hard inquiry on your credit report. If you have a low credit score and you're working to build it, it will give you a hit on the credit report, which could be bad if you don't qualify for the Carecredit. A hard inquiry can stay on your report for at least 2 years. Thank you for joining in to VeriAccount's podcast. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that this was very informative for you.